What is going on, everyone? It's the All Gaming blog here, and I'm bringing you guys Black Ops 2 gameplay with some not news, but something that it is now confirmed. So, as you all know, THQ is shutting down, or is already shut down in this week. If you guys don't know what THQ is a North American developer and video game publisher that started out in 1989. Some of their most prominent games were the Saints Row series, Darksiders, Red Faction, and WWE for the ones that are wrestling fans out there. So they've mostly made their name by those games. Of course, there's many others that they have made as well. And a lot of people, been a lot of speculation on what's happening, what is not happening. There is official rather news and official, not speculation anymore, and everything is official now, and I will discuss about it. So first of all, a lot of people were saying that Ubisoft was gonna buy THQ. That is not entirely true. It did bought some of the assets, but it didn't bought it all. Sega also bought some of the assets, but I'll go over it in a minute. Now, the company is officially been dismantled. Obviously, there's still some offices and still some part of it's owned by the company, while they are managing to do still go with the logistics of things. But in all parts, THQ is closed. Like I said, the company started in 1999, and they finally filed for bankruptcy a while ago, actually a few months ago. But they've been dealing with a lot of bureaucracy and a lot of legal stuff, as in, if anybody would bail them out, or if anybody would help them out, or what would happen if, the company would be bought as a whole. Tons of negotiations were going out until the point that they just went and said, you know what, we're gonna put everything for auction. Highest bidder buys whatever franchise game or asset that they own at this time. And that's exactly what happened. Now, before I go into that, let me just say THQ made roughly $600 million in the year of 2011, and they were at a loss of about $100 million. So that's most likely why they just decided to go for bankruptcy, because they were actually losing a lot. Even though we heard a lot of things, they participated in the Humble Bundle and did a lot of great things at the end, but it was just not enough to save the company, which is a shame because it was actually a very good company. Probably one of my favorite video game developers out there, in the sense that probably they don't make the best ever, you know what I mean, but they do a lot of good stuff, and they're really good company. Anyways, let's move on to the assets that were sold. So Sega bought Relic. Koch Media, which I believe I pronounced it right, I'm not sure, bought the Metro last night, and obviously the Metro 2035 franchise. Crytek, the developers for the upcoming Crysis and the upcoming Crysis 3, famous for their CryEngine 3, bought Homefront, the Homefront video game that was also very popular in my opinion. Now, Ubisoft bought the THQ Montreal and South Park, the Stick of Truth rather. A lot of people were also concerned what would happen to the upcoming video game from THQ, the South Park video game, the South Park Stick of Truth. Basically, Ubisoft bought that one. Of course, they wanted Ubisoft to buy everything, but that didn't go accordingly because I don't think Ubisoft saw that it was worth buying everything. So they just got. I think they got the great deal. They got the Montreal offices and also the. And that guy was one hard, tough cookie to kill. But they got the Montreal office, and they got the upcoming South Park game that everybody wants to see about. So I think they got a good deal in there. Anyways, my opinions on this subject. Right, so THQ made probably one of my favorite games, which is Red Faction. Red Faction is first-person shooter. Yes, I agree. Red Faction climbed up from being one of my favorite games to being one of my most weirdest games. They've changed a lot, and sadly, to my opinion, not for the best. And that's why I believe that their last two games were a flop. Red Faction Armageddon is basically a GTA in freaking Mars, and the game was just not very good. They changed the first-person shooter to a GTA style of game, and that to me was just not very good at all. I didn't personally like it, and I don't think it wasn't very well received either. And then they made it worse with the Red Faction Armageddon, which was something way different than what they did, and that game just got bad reviews and bad press, and didn't really sold that well. So that was the decline of the Red Faction series. But by all means, the first one is by far my favorite, and the second one is pretty good too, with a lots of improvements and a lot of new things. I don't know why they decided to leave the first-person aspect of it, but oh well. That's the end of that. So some bad decisions, yes, but it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be or whatever. Anyways, another one of my favorite series, and this was when it first started. Right now, I just don't play those games anymore. But it was the WWE series. For any wrestling fans out there, I used to play WWE 2006, and the first one that ever came out. I think I still have it on the PlayStation 2 disc actually. And then after that, when they started doing the 2010, 2009, whatever, it started to decline as well. But I mean, I'm not sure. I think by the time it came to the PS3 consoles and the new next-gen consoles, the game was just not very good anymore. But although Vince McMahon from the WWE world, I think he's like the owner, director, or whatever. I know he had invested. I'm not sure if it was either $4 billion or 400 million, but I know he had invested a lot of money on THQ, and he was very, very angry when he figured out that the company was going bankrupt and he was never going to see his money back. I believe at that point he just didn't even want to have a profit. He just wanted the money that he invested back, and sadly, just it doesn't. He's not going to. Oh well. Uh, let's not cry over spilled milk. Anyways, I believe he has a lot more money, so it was just one, I guess, one bad investment. But oh well. So this is it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed my commentary, and I really want to hear your opinions on all of this. If you guys think THQ is a good company, bad company, do you really agree with what I just said or not? Leave me a comment and just let me know. Also, if you want to subscribe and like the video, that'd be great, but you don't have to if you don't want to. And thanks for watching my video, guys. I really appreciate your view and your input on this as well. Peace.